all the dear students. In last video we have completed exercise 9b up to question number 12. Now let us start with question number 13. Find the middle term of the sequence formed by all the numbers between 9 and 95. So whenever between word comes, you have to take care. Between means not 9 and not 95, between them, which leave a remainder 1 when divided by 3. So this type of question we have also earlier done. Also find the sum of the numbers on both the sides of the middle term. So first we have to find the middle term of this sequence. So first of all I write the sequence. So between 9, so I write 10, then it is divisible by 3. So the gap will be of 3, and next will be last number will be 94. Why? Because it is between 9 and 94. So first will be 10 and the last will be 94. Now students, we have to take that which number is divisible by 3 and leaves remainder 1. Okay, so I take 95, that is the last number from 9 to 95. I divide it by 3. So 3 3s are 9 here, 1 remains, and 3 5s are 15. So this is divisible completely, but here, okay, this is 3 5s are not, will come 3 1s are, this is 0, 3 1s are 3, so here 2 remains. So now this 2 I will divide from subtract from 95. So 95 minus 2 will be 93. This is the standard method I explained to you. But now one remainder is there, so we have to add 1 to it. So the last number is 94. So how 94 comes as our nth term, that you understand. So any question of any sequence, you can use this method to get your last term. Now in this sequence, A, the first term, the common difference D, 3, and Tn is equal to 94. That is the nth term. Now using this Tn formula, we'll find n value first. So for that, I use here A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 94. Place the value 10 plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 94. Now by calculation we get 94 minus 10, 84, and n minus 1, 84 divided by 3, so that is 28. So likewise we can find our n value here. So n is equal to 28 plus 1, 29. So what is our n value here? We found 29. So now students, middle term we want to find of this sequence. So middle term formula, that is median. So n plus 1 by 2, that you can use. So 29 plus 1 by 2, 30 by 2. So that will be 15th term. Now 15th term is the middle term. They asked which term is the middle term. So here we found 15th term is the middle term. Also now we want to find the middle terms left hand side and middle terms right hand side, all the terms sum. So now we will take first of all here as 14. So now you see this is the 15 sum. So the previous all the numbers 1 to 14. For that 14 by 2, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1, 13d. So here cancelling this 7. Now a value. So which is the a value here? That is the 10. Already we know. So 2 into 10 plus 13 into 3. 3 is our D. So 7, 20 plus 13, 3s are 39. So this way we can solve it, and we get here this is 7 into 59, and the calculation is 413. So as 14 is already found here, this is our second answer. First answer is already 15th term, and then the S14 we have found. Then next also there are total 29 terms, and 15th is the middle term. So again there will be 14 terms after this 15th term. So for that I write here S4 double dash. So that will be difference, S dash 14 and this is S double dash 14. So students, now we find S14 double dash, and that is the sum of the terms after the 15th term. So for that formula, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, 13d. So here 7s are, so 7. Now which is our a here? A value is, that is T16th term. Which is the T16 term? Now we have to find out. That is our A value. The first term of that AP after 15th term will be, the first term will be T16. So I am finding here T16 first. That is A plus 15D. So A is 10 plus 15 into 3. So 10 plus 15, 3 is a 45 is equal to 55. So this value is our T55 value, T16 value is our first term here. So now I will substitute it here instead of A, plus 13 into 3, that is as it is. So 7, 55 into 2, 110 plus 39. So here I get addition, 110 into 39 is 149, and multiplication with 7 is 1043. So this is our S14 double dash. So this way the first 14 terms sum and after 15 term 14 term sum are found. Exercise 9b, question number 14. If Sn denotes the sum of first n terms of an AP, prove that S12 is equal to 3 times S8 minus S4. This is our question number 14. So we have to prove here. So I will start with left hand side. Left hand side is S12 here already given. So S12 means sum of 12 terms. We have to take our formula for this. 12 by 2, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 is 11d. Here we can cut 6 are, so 6 in the bracket 2a plus 11d is equal to, now 6 2s are 12a plus 6 11s are 66d. This is our left hand side. Now RHS, that is right hand side, is equal to 3 times S8 minus S4. Okay, so here 3 times S8, for that 8 by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 means 7d, minus 4 by 2 S4 formula, 2a plus n minus 1, that is 3d. Like this, here we can cancel by 4s and here by 2s. So 3 times in the bracket 4 2s are 8a plus 7 4s are 28d, minus, this is 2 2s are 4a plus 3 2s are 6d. So this way we can simplify our RHS. Now this 3 again as it is, will take like terms 8a minus 4a subtraction 4a, and 28d minus 6a is 22d. So now we multiply this 3 inside. 3 4s are 12a plus 22 multiply 3, that is 66d. So you can see students, our left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we have completed our proof here, hence proved. Exercise 9b, question number 15 I am reading. Just see in your textbooks. Show that the sum of first and even natural numbers is equal to 1 plus 1 by n times the sum of the first and odd natural numbers. Means here we want to show that sum of even natural numbers is equal to 1 plus 1 by n times sum of odd numbers. So students, we all know which are the even numbers. I am writing here 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. These are the even numbers we all know. Means the difference, common difference between them is always 2. Now we have to show left hand side first here. So left hand side I'll start with our Sn formula. I'm writing n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is our Sn formula because we have to show all the sum of even numbers on left hand side. So here I use instead of n only, and instead of a the first term, that is 2, plus n minus 1 as it is, instead of d 2. Why? Because you can see common difference is 2. Now n by 2 as it is, this is 2 2s are 4, plus this 2 is multiplied, 2n minus 2. So here we have n by 2 in the bracket, 4 minus 2, 2 plus 2n. Now next step, we can take 2 outside the bracket. So n by 2, this 2 taken common. So in the bracket 1 plus n, 2 get cancelled and 1 plus n. This is left with us. So we can write n plus n square by multiplying it inside. So you can see this way we get our left hand side. Now we will start our right hand side. So that I am writing here. So students, you can see here, right hand side you have given odd numbers. So 1, 3, then 5, 7 and so on. Means the common difference again between them is 2 only, but the first number is 1. So here right hand side again I am taking n by 2, our Sn formula only, that is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Now n as it is by 2, 2. The first term is 1, odd numbers na, plus n minus 1 and d. The common difference is 2. So placing values, n by 2, 2 plus, this is 2n minus 2. So here this is cancelled, n by 2 into 2n. So 2 cancel, n square only left. Now here it is given in the question that this left hand side is equal to 1 plus 1 by n into the sum of the odd numbers. So for that I will take n square, the sum of the odd numbers found already as n square. So we will take multiplication with 1 plus 1 by n. So here taking LCM, I get n plus 1 upon n square into n square. This is n only, not n square. In the denominator remains n. So this n and square get cancelled. So I get n plus 1, and n plus 1 means if we multiply we get n square plus n. So students, what we got on left hand side is same we get on right hand side. So what we have to prove? We have completed here our proof. So left hand side is equal to right hand side and completed. Question number 16, exercise 9b. the sum of n terms of an AP whose first term is 5 and common difference is 36 is equal to the sum of 2n terms of another AP whose first term is 36 and common difference is 5. So find n. So students, here we are given one relation between two different APs. So let us start our solution. Here we are given first term of one AP is 5. Why I am writing A1? Because here we are given two different APs. So for two different APs we will take different notations. And D1, the common difference is given 36. Now Sn1, that is sum of n terms, is we can find out using our formula. So here I write n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So here a1 d1 we write is equal to n by 2, 2, a1 is 5 plus n minus 1 d1 is 36. Placing the value of our first AP. So here n by 2 as it is, 5 2s are 10 plus this is 36 n minus 36 by opening bracket. Now n by 2 then minus 36 plus 10. So that will be minus 26. This is all simple calculations. Now n by 2 here you can see 2 is common. So I can take 2 outside the bracket. 18n minus 13. So this way you can reduce the bracket. So 2 get cancelled here. And we get 18. This n I multiply inside. So n square minus 13n. This is what I get on my left hand side, or you can say answer of one AP. That is of all n terms with first term 5 and difference 36. Now students will take second, that is A2. For the second AP, the first term is 36 and common difference is 5. Like this given. So we will use our again Sn formula, and but there are, it is written 2n terms. In first AP n terms and in second it is written 2n terms. So instead of n I put 2n upon 2 according to formula 2a2. Why a2? Because our notation here is different, plus 2n minus 1 into d2. Why 2n? Because instead of we are taking 2n instead of n, 2n. Because this is the AP with 2n terms. So first of all we can cancel this 2. Then n as it is 2 into A2 value is 36 plus 2n minus 1 into 5. N as it is, then here 36 2s are 72 plus 5 2s are 10 and minus 5. So now taking subtraction, here 72 minus 5, 67 plus 10 n. And then we multiplied it inside 67 n plus 10 n square. This is what we found on our right hand side, means using our second AP. Now it is given in the question that these both APs are same. Then we have to write like this: Sn1 is equal to Sn2. So on left hand side Sn1 value is this and Sn2 value is this. So according to question only we are solving all this. Then we can take all the like terms together, 18n minus 10 square. So 8n square is equal to 67n plus 13n. So it will become 80n. So here 1n also get cancelled. So only n left on the left hand side, and we get 80 divided by 8. And what is the n value we found here? That is 10. According to question, they asked to find n value which is found here. N is equal to 10. Question number 17, students. If the sum of first 10 terms of an AP is 4 times the sum of the first 5 terms, then find the ratio of the first term to the common difference. So here we are given relation that sum of 10 terms. So as 10 is equal to 4 times sum of first 5 terms. So as 5. So this is the relation given and we want to find A ratio D. So this is what we want to find out. So using our formula of S10, on left hand side I put 10 by 2, 2A plus 9D is equal to 4 multiply here using formula 5 by 2, 2A plus this is 5. So 4D. Okay, and minus 1. Now calculations on left hand side, that is divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2, 5. Then here I multiply 5 to the 10A plus 9 5 the 45D is equal to this 2 also get cancelled here. And on right hand side we get 5 to the 10, 2A plus 4D. Now I multiplied inside 20A plus 40D. Left hand side as it is 10A plus 45D. Now we have to first of all take calculation. Taking like terms together, 20A minus 10A is equal to 45D minus 40D. So 20 minus 10, 10A is equal to here 45 minus 40D is 5D. So we can find ratio as in cross. I can take A ratio D is equal to 5 by 10. So here 5 by 10. By calculation we get A ratio D is equal to 1 ratio 2. So here we have completed whole proof using our S10 and S5 formula. I hope everybody understand this question. Exercise 9B, question number 18. In a nursery, 37 plants have been arranged in first row, 35 in the second, 33 in the third, and so on. If there are 5 plants in the last row, how many plants are there in the nursery? So here the number of plants are given that I have written in the form of AP. First 37, then 35, 33, and last 5. Now using this AP, I can write first term A is equal to 37, common difference D, 35 minus 37 minus 2, and last term that is Tn is equal to 5. Now using Tn formula, A plus n minus 1 D is equal to 5. So placing the value of A, 37 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 2. Is equal to 5. Now n minus 1 minus 2 is equal to 5 minus 37. So here I get minus 32. Now in the denominator we divide it by minus 2 and minus minus upside down become positive. So here I get n minus 1 is 16. So n value is 17. So by calculation we find here first n value, that is 17. Now we have to find sum of all these plants. So I use S17 formula, that is S17 is equal to 17 by 2, 2A plus 16D using our formula. Now 17 by 2 as it is, 2 into A value 37 plus 16 into minus 2. 17 by 2, 37 2 za 74 minus 16 2 za 32. Here 17 by 2, 17 4 minus 32, 42. And dividing by 2 we get 21. So S17 value is 357. So here we have completed question number 18. All the sum of all the plants 357. Exercise 9b, question number 19. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next above it, 18 in the row above it, and so on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed and how many logs are there in the top row? So here in the question, first of all we are given Sn value, sum of all the terms is given as 200. Then we are given that AP, that we the arrangement of logs in like this 20, 19, then 18 and so on, this way given. So we can write first term A is equal to 20 and common difference D is equal to 1. These are the things we can write from the given question. Now what we want to find, that how many rows are there. So we want to find the number of rows. That means we want to find n value here. So we will take our Sn formula. So Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now using this formula, I will substitute the values. Sn value is 200, n by 2, then 2 into 20 plus n minus 1, we don't know, and d is 1. So here we want to find 1. One more thing, d value 19 minus 20, so we get minus 1. So we write d minus 1. Now I take this 2 in cross, so 400 is equal to n in the bracket 40 minus n plus 1. So this way we get, now 40 plus 1 become 41 minus n. Next, this is 400 already on left hand side. Now I multiply this 40n minus n square. So we get one quadratic equation by solving all this. So here I write equation as n square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now we solve this by taking factors. Factors of 400 is, I am finding here factors, you can see 200, 50, 25, sorry 5 here, 5, 5, 1. So now using these factors we will find our middle term. So 5 5s are 25 and this is 2 2s are 4 2s are 8 2s are 16. So 16 and 25 we add, so we get minus 41 here. So n square minus 16n minus 25n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now from first two terms and from other two terms we take common. So here n minus 16 minus 25 n minus 16 is equal to 0. So here we will get our n value, that is n is n minus 25 and n is minus 16, two brackets is equal to 0. Therefore n is equal to 25 or 16. Now here we get n two values. So which value is correct? You see we have 20, 19, 18 and so on, like that. I can show you the AP first. This is 20, 19, 18 and so on. Means in the last row 20 logs are arranged. So how it is possible that in the first row there will be 25 logs? So our 25 answer is not possible. So I write here this 25 not possible. So which answer is possible? N is equal to 16. So here now we have to find, see we have found how many rows are there. So we can find now T16, that is how many logs are there in the top row. So we can write here, first answer is 16 rows. This is our answer first. Then next is we have to find T16, that is A plus 15D by using formula. So here A is 20 plus 15 into minus 1 is equal to 20 minus 15 is equal to 5. So in the last row there will be how many logs? 5 logs are there in the last row. So I write here answer 5 logs. This is my second answer. First answer is 16 rows and second answer is 5 logs. Now there is exercise B, question number 20, last question. A sum of rupees 1890 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes. If each prize is rupees 50 less than the preceding prize, find the value of each prize. So here sum is given. So we can write Sn is equal to 1890. This is what we are given. One more thing, in the second line it is given that minus 50 less each time, means D is equal to minus 50. And also how many prizes are there? 7. So N value is 7. We want to find the value of each prize. Means what is the value every time the prize we got. So we write here using Sn formula S7. So 7 by 2, 2A plus 6D. Value of S7 is 1890. 7 by 2, 2A. A we don't know, plus 6 into minus 50. Now taking calculation, here I take 2 in multiplication and 7 in denominator, like this, is equal to 2A minus 6 5s are 30, so 300. Here calculation is 270. So 272s are 540 is equal to 2A minus 300. Now using this equation we can find our A value first. So here I take 2A is equal to 540 plus 300. It means 840. So my A value is equal to 840 divided by 2 to 420. So this way, first of all, we get first term, or you can say the first prize found here. It is 420. Now we want to find all the prices, all the 7 prices. So what is the common difference in between all the prices? It is 50. Every time it is 50 less. So the second prize is, see, I am writing all the prices here. First is 420. Now subtracting 50 from it, we get 370, the next one. Then next, by subtracting 50 from it, we get 320. The fourth one, by subtracting 50 from it, 270. Next, subtract 50 from it, 220. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still we write 2. So here 170 and the last is 120. So total 7 prizes are this. We have written all the prizes got. So here we have completed our chapter 9, exercise 9B. Because geometric progression this time is not in our syllabus, so we have completed arithmetic progression here, both the exercises. Thank you.